completely different game mode, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, I really like this standoff map. I think there's a reason you're going to see it in all three game types that we see on the MLG circuit. It's a well balanced map for the most part. Like there's some really good tight sections when you get to like the gas station area or what we call grandma's house.
Yeah.
And now, who do you want to jump on board with here?
I'm going to jump on board with Gucci because I love this guy.
Okay.
And he's currently the only one in the hard point at the second. He does get taken out. The Copcaster's Curse coming in big. So we'll stay on board with him. See if he can do any work as he's moving in through this bottom brown or bottom wood area, whatever you want to call it. He's going to pick up a kill there. He does pick up one on Fatalize. He's currently the only one in the hard point. He does get taken out there as he reloads. Jump on board with Complex, who's currently on a 2-kill streak. And in the hard point as well. A close game, obviously, on this first middle hard point. And I feel with a lot of the hard point maps, it usually is quite difficult to get a lot of time on it at the start, and I do feel that those middle hard points right at the start of every single map is you don't see teams going off and getting a good 60 seconds on it ever, pretty much.
Yeah, that first hard point, it's so open, and there's kind of what we call 3.5 entrances into it, right? Because you've got wood, you've got broken wall, you've got that front courtyard area. But in that front courtyard area, they could be coming from mid street or they could be coming from yellow. So it's really difficult to get all those cutoffs, and a lot of times you're going to see back and forth in that first hard point, just like we're seeing right now.
Yeah, this next hard point is a really difficult one because you can get some crazy spawns on it. Obviously we've spent enough time discussing the spawns, but we'll see what's going on as FaZe managing to take control of this right now. Let's jump on board. Let's switch it up. Let's go on board with Wheats, who's currently on a 3-kill streak. He's going to be back in his anchoring position as we saw earlier on. 3 members of FaZe in the hard point right now, taking real control of this in good style. Wheats making sure they can get these nice spawns. We've got 26 seconds left on the clock. He's going to manage to pick up Fatalize there, I believe, as well. Really getting closer to these score streaks at the second. He's going to start rotating round towards this next hard point. Now, this is the interesting thing, the rotation from that back, garage area into this next Granny's house hard point. And I feel that it's a difficult one to start rotating to, actually, because you've got to make sure that you get that anchor position down in that hay area. So, unless you're a really strong team, I feel like, no matter how much time you get on the last hard point, you could really start to, not play so well on the next hard point.
Yeah, I mean, really, most teams will rotate from that second green hard point to the third hard point in Grandma's house. Most teams will usually rotate back alley, just like you're seeing FaZe do. And usually you'll either see teams just make a really aggressive push at the last second, or you'll see the anchor move up really early. And the only problem is if they move up really early, then you run into problems if you've still got some time left on that green hard point. So obviously you see Wheats is still having some problems breaking into that anchor spot, but it looks like one of his teammates was on hay. It looks like it was Gucci, but I think Gucci actually ended up dying, and he spawned a little bit far out. So you're going to see him rotate to that next hard point already because we've only got 12 seconds left.
Yeah, we did see they managed to actually break through. FaZe managed to break through quite convincingly and pick up some more time on that Granny's house hardpoint. And then we saw Curse making quite a rapid rotation round to this next bottom red hardpoint. I'm going to jump on board with Heist, see what he's up to at the minute. He's going to be pushing this mid-street area, reloading this MSMC. He's EMP'd as well, so we're not going to see what's going on with him, see if he's any close to score streaks. I don't believe he is, though. It doesn't look like he's going to start rotating in here, seeing if he can get any kills. They've got to try and attack this plan because there's only 3 real ways that they can get in, but he does manage to pick up a big kill there. He's going to pick up another. He does get taken out by mutations, though. Let's jump on board with Wheat, see what he's doing using this Cap 40 on a 3-kill streak right now. And I thought, I think FaZe, even though they're not getting the initial 200 points in the initial few seconds on the hard points, I think their attacking play and the way that they're getting to this hard points is really good.
Yeah, I mean, Wheats you saw him jump in the hard point for a bit there to help support his team. He's pulled back a bit, and he's now a bit more on that anchor roll and trying to get his team ready for the next hard point. Good kill with that Cap 40. I mean, that Cap 40 is so deadly as a secondary, especially in that bottom wood area because it's so tight. Unfortunately, Apathy takes him out, but you saw him rotating a little bit early ahead of his team to try and get them set up for that hard point. Unfortunately, he just couldn't stay alive, and Curse took him out.
Yeah, I'm not calling anything yet, though. Obviously, we did see a huge comeback from FaZe earlier on, and I do believe Curse could do it right now. I do believe they could make this comeback. Let's switch teams and see what's going on in the Curse lineup. Let's see what Mutation's doing right now. Obviously, he went off in the last map on Standoff. Fortunately, it was Search and Destroy, not Hardpoint, but we're actually going to see him get taken out there. Just pick up a kill on Heist there with that random Semtex. Good kill by him as they do start to take control. They're currently about 70 seconds behind FaZe at the minute, and he's going to be staying in this anchor position. Really interesting to see. He's going to pick up a huge two-piece there. Does he get a three? He does pick up three.
That
huge kills
three-piece,
with
I
that
mean,
foul.
he's already halfway to his Hellstorm. Like, that three-piece, I mean, the problem was 3 of those team members all bum rushed that front entrance, and they would have been better off to even pinch and do a flank around Playground, but unfortunately, they've helped Mutation, and he's now set up for this green hard point as well.
Definitely managed to pick up a huge turn on there on Heist at the second. He's going to be rotating towards this wood area, going to start to come around. He's going to get taken out there. Unfortunately, Wheat's going big also with that foul, getting some revenge on him. You know, he's there saying, you went big on me with that foul, I'm going to go big on you with my foul as well, boyo. So we're going to actually see FaZe taking control of this next hard point as well. Let's see what's going on, see what Heist is up to in the hard point right now. He's going to be the only one. Sorry, Gucci's also in it as well. Currently, the score is 92 to 166 in favour of FaZe. That score still rising. Gucci going huge. He just got a 4-piece with that lightning strike. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, those, like we said, the score streaks add a whole new metagame to Call of Duty, and I think a lot of people underestimate the value of calling in those score streaks, and if you time them right, you can really rack up more points and quickly pick up your score streaks again.
Yeah, and that 4-piece actually managed to get them those last seconds on this hard point, and they've taken a huge convincing lead right now of about 106 points. You know, he's going to be moving that sentry gun into an interesting area, waiting on this next hard point, because, you know, I do feel that it's going to be difficult for them to start breaking this one, and it looks like Curse have got a really good setup on this one. Let's jump on board with Fatalize, see what he's up to. He's currently on a 2-kill streak, making sure he's in that hard point, picking up some good time on this. They need to make sure that they get their defense work up on this. And do you think that FaZe are going to be able to break this one as easy as they did the first time round on this Granny's hard point, or do you think Curse are going to start to go big now?
I don't know. I think Curse has started to step it up. I mean, when you saw people like Mutation, I mean, Apathy is on a 3-kill streak right now. Complex and Fatalize both have 2-kill streaks. I don't know if FaZe is going to be able to break this. I think at this point, yeah, you can already see them rotating back to the factory hard point here, or the store hard point, as we call it. Like, they already have that sentry in place, and I think that's really their best option at this point.
Yeah, definitely really good play there from Curse. They needed these points on the board, and they've taken that deficit down now. And we obviously see the hard point moving right at the second, and we're going to see FaZe taking control of this. Let's jump on board. Let's see what Wheats is doing. He's on a 2-kill streak. He's going to be anchoring up in this top area right now, seeing as there are 2 people, 3 people even in FaZe going around. And we're going to see Curse trying to get on that attack right now. Looks like he's going to get into some contact in a minute, though. I'm not sure if somebody's going to be challenging him. He does get taken out there. Fatalize picking up a big kill there, and he's going to take control of the spawns. Jump aboard with Fatalize because, you know, he's on this 4-kill streak. He could kind of change this, but it's going to be difficult. They only need about 28 more seconds or so to win this whole series.
Yeah, I mean, it's when it comes down to this, to a last map, you really see the team start to get aggressive because they really want the series win. Like, winning a team scrim against a top team can really bring that confidence and give you that learning experience you need going into the major events. Because, I mean, we've only got 2 months until Anaheim.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think this is going to be it, though. I think FaZe have just been in complete control of this. They need 10 more seconds right now. And, you know, they've got streaks. Gucci here, I'm currently on board with him, calling in these streaks right now. They've got 1 minute 40 on the clock. Let's have a look at the scoreboard before all and see what's going on. You know, FaZe not actually doing that big. Wheat's going big 28 to 21, but he's only got that one, you know, one capture. Obviously, he is anchoring though, so that is, you know, a good thing. But Gucci, as you said, those defends, basically half of his entire kills have been defends, and that has been the dividing thing. Mutation is going big and actually going 36 to 24, but, you know, again, having a look at it, all of their defense kind of added up together doesn't actually equals Gucci's on his own, and that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. 250 to 161. FaZe have won this series 4-3. Close game in the end. Really good matches by absolutely everybody involved.
Yeah, I mean, I think what made a big difference there was when, like you mentioned, I think it was Fatalize that had the 13 defense, and every time you go to defend, that's 125 points. So you're getting when you get 4 kills in the hard point, that's worth 5 kills outside.